no. But I was gonna cry. That's one thing. I can't think that you above anything, because just like it can happen to somebody else, it can happen to you. And as soon as that line popped up, y'all, my heart dropped. Like, hey y'all, it's Imani and I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna be telling y'all my pregnancy story time. I've tried to film this video like 2 other times last week, but I just wasn't feeling it. Like, y'all know I like to talk in the car. Right. I'm just driving around, but I'm gonna start with how I found out. So basically, wait, let me think. Me and her dad met when I was 18, he was 17 or whatever. We kept messing with each other till I went to college, so that's 19. When I was in college, still doing woo, you know. So come to like February, March, we was like on and off in college and stuff like that. You know, I was in college, he was. I'm a bad storyteller, y'all just rock with me. And so come February, I was at Spelman. I was a freshman. I had just found out that I had got accepted to go on a field study trip to New York. I'm an art major, so it was just to like see a whole bunch of museums and stuff like that or whatever. I told him, and I was like, I want to see you before I go to New York. So I went to go see him. My friend was like, no, don't do that. Don't go see him. I went to see him, you know, whoop-de-whoop, that happened. So I go to New York, and I'm talking to him, we cool and all that. While I'm there, like I was there for like 4 days, and I put pictures in here in New York so y'all can see it, because the views was real nice. Like at first I didn't like New York. I was like, I want to come at home when I was talking to my parents. But after a day or whatever, I liked it. Like we had got some trees, if you get me. We had got some trees from a little bodega, a store. I was at the bodega. I didn't get to try my bacon, egg, and cheese, but because I wasn't getting up early enough to get it. But yeah, I really like New York, and I'm gonna go back. I would never live there, but I would visit because it's just too deep for me. But I was talking to him while I was out there. I was like, my period hadn't came on yet, and I didn't really think nothing of it. He didn't think nothing of it. Fast forward to like I get back from New York. He got me from the airport or whatever, and I went to his spot or whatever before going back to Spelman or anything. I just went straight with him, and I was like, my period still ain't came on yet, like. But we really didn't talk about it like that, because I really was not thinking that I was gonna get pregnant. Like, not me. Why would it be me? Like, I'm in college. Life is good. I'm chilling. I'm out here living my life in the A. Why is it gonna be me? Me? No. So that's when I go back to Spelman, and my period still hadn't came on. It had been like a week, and I thought that it might be because birth control, because I had stopped taking it. I was like, maybe my period got to get back right. But at the same time, I was like, my period don't be like this, so I might actually just be pregnant. So I ended up taking a test. I'll put a picture. The test came back. It was like, what was it? It was a faint line on there. And you know, if you taken a pregnancy test before, it's not supposed to be no faint line. It's supposed to be 1 line if it's negative, 2 lines if it's positive. If it's a faint line, you might be pregnant. So I sent it to him, sent it to my friend, and I saw the faint line. So I was tripping. I was like, bro, I'm pregnant. But in the back of my head, I was like, I'm not pregnant. But then I kind of just had wanted to see what he was gonna say. He was like, nah, you should be good. Again. And so I told my friend, she was like, just wait to take another one. So I waited a week, and then I took another one. It was another faint line. I'm on Google like crazy, like, what does a faint line mean? What is this? Am I pregnant? Everybody was like, I got a faint line and I'm 20 weeks pregnant. I saw a faint line and I'm this, that, and the third. So I might pop out right now and do my big one on it. But so what was I saying? Journey's in the back, by the way, y'all. But and if y'all are new, my baby is 5 months. Did I even say hey to y'all? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Imani, and today I'm doing my pregnancy story time. If y'all are new, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if y'all are already subscribed, welcome back. I hope y'all like this video. And I'm already into it, so we're gonna keep getting into it. So, what was I saying? Okay, so I waited the week. And I got to the other one, it was another pain line. My friend was like, bro, you probably pregnant. But it really didn't set in for me yet, because for me personally, it take a minute for stuff to actually set in. Like, it just don't be hitting me till it's like actually in my face. And even when it's in my face, it still might not hit me. So that's just how I be with stuff. So I don't know if I think I sent it to him, and at that point we was like, we didn't really know what to do for real, because we didn't know if I was actually pregnant. So I just waited. Ended up going to his spot. Ended up going to his spot, and then I was like, my period still came on, like I'm probably pregnant. We need to go to urgent care so I can take me a test. So we go to urgent care. This is like 2 weeks after I came back from New York, and we went to urgent care to get the test. The test came back negative. So at that point, I'm like, why is the test negative when I gotta be pregnant, you know? Like, it hadn't really set in I was pregnant, but at the same time, I'm like, ain't no other reason why my period would be 2 weeks late, and this saying is negative, like, this can't be right. But then it was kind of like a relief to see negative on the paper and not positive. But I was still like, nah, I need to take some more tests. But it's really lame, because like, you going to urgent care, you going to the doctor. I had to pay $60 for my copay just to get a false negative because I was pregnant. Like, that's really lame, and I feel like you should be able to sue for stuff like that, because y'all really just wasting my time. Like, what if I would have just took them results and kept going my life? Then I ended up being 6 months pregnant and wouldn't even know it. That's stupid. But okay, the next day I was like, let's go to Walmart and get a whole bunch of tests so we can take them and see whether or not I'm pregnant. So we went to Walmart early in the morning. Well, not that early, because probably like 10. It's probably like 10 or something. But we went to Walmart. We got like 5 or 6 pregnancy tests. We came back. We took them all together. I'm going to put the video in here when I took the first one. As soon as that line popped up, y'all, my heart dropped. Like, and I feel like it really has set in. And then we also had got the digital test. You know, the ones that say pregnant or not pregnant. And seeing pregnant on that test, I was like, oh my God, this can't be. Like, ain't no way. Like, not me, bro. Not me. Ain't no way. Like, I was sad. Like, I was crying so bad. And he was real nice, consoling me and stuff, trying to make me feel better. But it wasn't even much he could do, because I really, like, that was never, having a baby at 20, and getting pregnant at 19 and having a baby at 20 was never part of my plan. Like, I was like, I'm in college. I just came back from New York. I'm doing big stuff, like, and then I think I had just found out that I got accepted for my internship in LA. So I'm like, how am I gonna finish college? How am I gonna chase my dreams? And I'm pregnant with a baby that I didn't even plan for. Like, neither one of us, like, he didn't live by himself. I didn't live by myself. I was in college, like, on campus. So it's like, neither one of us had planned for this. So basically, I was crying real bad. Like, I was really depressed for most of my pregnancy for a lot of reasons. But know, just because I just chose not to see the good in my situation. And then, like, during my pregnancy, my parents, my grandma, all of that, everybody used to be telling me, you can't be crying all the time because your baby can feel that and your baby gonna come out sad. But Journey is a really happy baby. She do get real irritated, but I mean, she get real fussy and irritated sometimes, but you know, she get that from her mama or whatever, and her daddy too. And you know, she's not no sad baby. So I appreciate all of y'all for telling me that. But I was gonna cry. That's one thing I was doing, was cry. I was dramatic, I was crying, I was mad because I didn't plan to do that. I did not plan to do that. I did not want to do that. So if you in college, if you in high school, like, just be smart, because once the baby get here, like, and it's just so crazy to me how one little act, you got a whole human in the world. And no matter what you decide, if you keep the baby or you don't keep it, you still making a decision that's gonna change your life forever. Like, it's no going back from that. So during my first trimester or whatever, I spent my first trimester with him. He took care of me and all of that or whatever. He took care of me and stuff. He was real nice. He's nice when he wants to be, when he chooses to be. But as far as my symptoms, I was real nauseous, like really nauseous. I didn't want to eat anything. I didn't want to drink anything. And then in my first trimester, like towards the end of it is when I started throwing up. It was so bad, like so disgusting. I hate throwing up. Every time I throw up, I cry. Like a little kid. It's so sad, but I hate it. And then I was, part of the time I was with him, but then the other part of the time I was at Spelman. So when I was dealing with my nausea and stuff, it was really bad. I wasn't going to class. I ended up having to go to the clinic on campus and get some Zofran. And then I think I had to go to the CVS to get something else too, just because my nausea was so bad. Like, it was so bad. But we went to our first appointment for the ultrasound or whatever, and it was March 31st, and we didn't see anything on there because I wasn't far enough along yet. So they told us to come back 3 weeks later. So we went back in April. Right before that appointment is when I told my parents that I was pregnant. We both went back to my house. I told them by myself. My mom was real supportive. She was like, whatever you decide you want to do, like, I support you, basically. She said a lot more than that, but that was the gist of it. And my daddy, he was more disappointed. He was more disappointed. Like, my parents always support me in what I want to do, but he was more supportive. But he was more disappointed because with how I live my life, like, you just would have never thought that would happen to me. But when you get so caught up in love and, like, in a boy, in a relationship, it's gonna happen. Like, I just wasn't thinking straight. I was like, I just wasn't thinking straight. I was really like, I was all on him, all in love type of thing. So I just wasn't thinking straight. So that's why it happened. You know, I realized that by going through this, you can't think that you're above anything, because just like it can happen to somebody else, it can happen to you. And that's how it happened to me. So never again in my life will I think that I'm above something, because I see that I'm definitely not. Like, I was going back and forth with what I was going to do for probably the whole first trimester. I was going back and forth. Every other day I would be like, I want to go through with it. Next day I'd be like, I don't want to do it. So that's really what had my mental state so damn bad during my pregnancy, I would say, because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, because I was thinking about my life and everything that I had going for myself. And I knew that having a baby would impact that, but I didn't even realize how much it impacted. But ultimately, I did decide to keep my baby because I realized like she's a blessing, and I thought that things were going so good in my life that this baby was a blessing and something good too. And that is the truth. That's real. I've been getting off track, but I'm gonna tell y'all about first I gotta tell y'all, me and him are planning on having a gender reveal, but my grandma accidentally told me what the gender was when we was on the phone. It was so bad, y'all. I got so mad. Like, I got off the phone instantly, like, cause we took a little DNA test. No, not a DNA test. Not a DNA test. We took a blood test to see whether it was a girl or boy, and they put it in an envelope, gave it to us. I showed it to all my family, like my brother, my mom, and my dad. And my mama ended up telling my grandma. So we was on the phone, and my grandma said something about girl, and I was like, what? Instantly, like, mad. Cause why would you say that? Like, we was planning on having a gender reveal. It didn't even have no gender reveal, so just had the baby shower. That was it. During the second trimester is when I was in LA for my internship. So that was June, July, and I came back in August. I was out there. I was out there in LA doing my internship at an art museum, and I was out there by myself. Her dad did come out there to visit me twice. He stayed with me for a cool little minute. I had me a B&B or whatever. And being in LA was like some of the best and worst times of my life, for real. Like, I made so many memories, and I'm gonna put, through this video, I'm gonna put pictures and videos during the pregnancy or whatever, so y'all can see what it looked like. But being in LA was like some of the best and worst times. Like, I was just around a way of life that I had never seen before in my life. And then being pregnant, it made it so much more crazy. I was just looking at this way of life, like, that's the type of life I want to have for my baby. I want her to be good. I want to be successful. Like, I'm around people. Everybody had a Tesla out there. Everybody, like, people was talking about how they going to this place for vacation, like another country. They're going to Asia, China. Well, maybe not China. I think it was something. I forgot. But folks talking about how they went to college in the UK. And I'm like, dang, like, that's stuff I never heard about before. Like, LA, like, the West Coast I've only been to LA in the West Coast, but it's just so much different than the South. Like, it's so much different, and that's what I love about it, though. Like, it's a totally different way of living, and there's so much stuff you can do in LA. Like, you could never just be in LA and be bored. If you bored, then that's just something wrong with you, for real. I'm talking our head off. I hope y'all rock with this video. If y'all made it to this part, go ahead and click that subscribe button, please and thank you. I gotta get these nails off. Don't do me bad. But yeah, so LA, like, I was out there walking to the bus stop. Out there, I had to Instacart my groceries. I was going to work 5 days a week. At first, I was getting Ubers, but then I had to end up getting a bus because getting an Uber to and from work every day was way too much. Like, way too much. I couldn't afford to keep doing that with all the other stuff. But I will say that if I was a better grocery shopper, I would have had way more money. But I'm really not no good grocery shopper, for real. But while I was in LA, I only had one appointment, and it was just like an ultrasound appointment, and it was when I was about 20 something weeks. But at that time, I should have had my anatomy scan. So I feel like that kind of did hurt my pregnancy. Like, it was kind of a debate with me going to LA for the internship. It was something that I really wanted to do because I'm like, I got this big opportunity. Like, I don't know, it's an opportunity that you just don't have happen often, unless you at Spelman. But, or unless you in college, I guess. But it's something that you don't have happen often. So I was like, I gotta take this opportunity and I gotta go do this. And then it's like, it's LA. Like, why would I not want to go to LA? And at that time, I was in the second trimester. I was feeling good as far as my symptoms. I wasn't really having any symptoms at all. I wasn't showing like that when I was about like 4 months. I wasn't really showing still. But my mom, she was like, I don't think you should go. She was like, I don't think you should go because you're going to come back. You're going to have to go right back to college. It's going to be a lot on you. So she was like, I don't think you should go. My doctor had even told me, like, because I was trying to find a B&B and I was having a hard time finding one. She told me that, like, is it worth it? In my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's LA. Yes, it's worth it, you know? But, and then Journey's dad also was like, you probably shouldn't go. So, everybody, I mean, I still went, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't be listening, for real. Maybe I shouldn't have went, but I never regret doing it. Yes, I was crying almost every day. But I really felt free. It's the freest I ever felt in my life. Like, just catching a bus, taking a train. Yeah, I went to the beach. I went to Santa Monica. I got on a bus and a train. I went to Santa Monica by myself, just on the train, seeing all different types of people. Like, because in LA, it's so different. Like, you got the people out there on the beach because it's like a tourist spot. So you got the people out there trying to get their money. People out there selling roses. People out there selling art. That's something that I ain't never really seen before. Everybody out there just trying to hustle and get money for me. Like, something I really never seen like that. I know I gotta take Journey out there because it'll be like a full circle moment. Because I was pregnant with her in LA. Having her actually go back and see some of the stuff that I saw when she was in my stomach, I feel like that'll be really cool. But as far as my symptoms, like towards the end of it, like I wasn't eating good when I was out there, just because I had to feed myself, and then I was working a lot, so I was always tired, like every day. They trying to mess me up. But I was tired like every day, so I wasn't really making no meals for real. And it was just me, so it wasn't anybody out there to help me do it. It would be some days where I would have a really bad headache and I would get sick and I wouldn't be able to stay at work. The lady I was working under, she did know that I was pregnant. So she was real understanding. She was really nice. Everybody at the job was really nice to me. And I appreciate that too. Like, I felt so, like I said, I just felt free. It was really peaceful, other than when I was crying and sad. Like, when I wasn't crying and sad, I was chilling, like I was good. I ended up getting sick when I was out there. It wasn't with COVID or anything, but I had a really bad cold. Like, I had white stuff in the back of my throat and like on my tonsils, and I thought it was tonsillitis or something. I went to the doctor, they tested me, but they said I didn't have strep throat or tonsillitis. But I'm like, I got white stuff on my throat. It gotta be some on my throat. But I never even found out what I had. I just knew I was sick. And it was just so bad because I had to be out there taking buses. Like, I'm pregnant and there's nobody out there to take care of me. I guess at that point I should have started thinking about I was gonna be a single mother at that point. I started school like just a few weeks after I got back from LA. So it's like I really didn't have any time to just chill like that for real, because stuff just kept coming up. When I went to my anatomy scan when I came back from LA, that's when I found out that Journey was really small and that I had to go to a specialist. So from that point on, I had to start going to a specialist every 2 weeks. But then it ended up being every week. And then it ended up being every 2 days every week towards the end of my pregnancy. So I guess it was kind of like a high risk. It wasn't really high risk as far as her health, but just that she was really small. And they said she wasn't growing how she was supposed to or whatever. So that really is part of the reason why I was also depressed and stuff like that, because that's just something you don't want to hear. Because as a mother, it made me feel really bad, because it's like, what am I doing wrong to where my baby is not growing? Like, am I not eating enough? Am I not doing enough for her so that she can have enough food to grow how she needs to? Like, what can I do to be better for her so that she can grow? Like, yeah, it was messing with me bad. But my mom and my dad, they kept reassuring me. They was like, she's gonna be okay. Even her dad was like, she's gonna be okay, she's gonna be good, and our baby was okay. But as far as my symptoms in the 3rd trimester, my feet didn't swell up till 37 weeks, and that's when I got induced. I had a lot of back pain. I had to start using my body pillow every day, because dang, what is you doing, bro? You can't go left right there. You literally can't go left right there. They is so stupid for that. They slipped bad. But yeah, so I had back pain. I was tired all the time, taking naps all the time. I didn't start getting big until I was about 7 months is when I actually started to get big. And I put the pictures and videos in here and stuff of that. My 20th birthday, I spent pregnant. I turned 20 in September, the end of September. And my 20th birthday was really depressing because I was sad, thinking about all the wrong stuff. My parents took me and my brother out to eat. It just wasn't good though, just because I was thinking about the wrong stuff. And I regret that, because I wish I had been happy, thankful for being able to live another year, for being able to make it to 20. But instead, I was thinking about all the stuff that was going wrong, all the stuff that wasn't the way that I wanted it to be. And that's just not a way to live or a way to think for real, because life really is what you're making. And if I'm sitting up being negative all the time, then I'm going to have a real bad life. A real bad life. But if you make it, if you positive, and if you see the good in every situation, then you're going to have a better life. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so the doctor ended up telling me when I started going to the specialist, that's when she told me I would have to be induced at 37 weeks if Journey didn't pick up her weight. And she didn't, but throughout my pregnancy journey, never had any problems. She moved a lot. The first time I felt her move was when I was in LA. So it was just me able to feel it, but I told everybody about it. She always moved a lot, like when I ate apples and stuff. Like, she liked apples. When I was pregnant, I didn't have any crazy cravings or whatever. It was just like, with me, like, as far as my cravings, like, I would think of something out of nowhere and be like, I gotta have it. I guess that's how the cravings be or whatever, but I kind of did hate that I didn't have the cravings that was like pickles and peanut butter, pickles and stuff like that, pickles and ice cream. I'd be like, when I was with her dad though, whenever I had my cravings, he would get up and go get it instantly, like, and not waste no time with it. So that was real nice as well. Like, I'd be like, I want a quesadilla. I need it right now. I got the quesadilla when I wanted it. And that's how it's supposed to be. I just hate that my whole pregnancy wasn't like that. But, my first pregnancy, I'm not gonna lie, it was so depressing and sad. The first 3 months of my pregnancy was the best. After that, it went downhill. Like, I say LA, like I told y'all, LA is when I felt the most free, but at the same time is when I felt the most sad too. Like, really crying. I gotta cry myself to sleep. Next morning I gotta get up and go to work. And like, just be cool, like, and do my job. I don't know. I made it work though. Like, I did it. And that's why I'm happy that I did go, because just knowing that I did that I went to LA by myself, 4 months pregnant, to a neighborhood I've never been to. Like, I'm walking into something I've never did. Like, I've never caught the bus. Well, I did catch the bus in New York, but other than like catching the bus by myself, like, I never did that. I never did that before. So for me to do that, I feel like I can do anything. I know that, like, for my next pregnancy, I want to have like a happy pregnancy. I want to have a gender reveal. I feel like I want to have another baby in my 20s, because I don't want to be like old having babies and stuff. Like, I'm still trying to be young and fine, you know, not like no, I don't want to be looking old. I want to be like 30 and they're like, dang, I look like your sister, you know. My parents told me that I look like I'm 17, and I don't believe it. Even my grandparents, they was like, you look 17. No, I don't. I definitely look 22. Like, I look 22. I don't know, like, I feel like this story time has been like all over the place. I had put some notes in my phone, like, of the order I wanted to go. I didn't go in that order because I just be like talking. If I think about something, if it pop in my head, I don't want to talk about it. But to everybody that was there during my pregnancy, if y'all watching this video, I really appreciate all of y'all. Everybody who was there for me, you know. Like, with my best friend Jariah, man, I wasn't talking to her at all during my pregnancy, and she's always been there for me. We actually got a trip coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. But she's always been there for me, and I was like, I just had ghosted her because I was just like sad. I didn't want to talk, you know, because like finding out Journey was small, I really didn't want to tell anybody that, because it's like, it just made me feel bad. So it's like, she'll be asking about it, and I just didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want anybody, like, other than the people who was like, other than like her dad, I guess, I didn't want anybody like checking up on me. I really didn't. So it was a lot. My pregnancy was a lot, and I feel like all the stuff I went through during it, though, it's all brought me here, led me here, whatever. And, you know, I'm just thankful that my baby came out healthy, that she's happy, that she's a happy baby, and all of that. That's all I can really say, for real. I'm not in no place of regret. I don't regret me being with her dad, even though I wish that it would have went differently, but I don't regret it. I could never regret it. My baby back there, she she's sleeping too good back there. This is gonna be my longest video yet, but nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all actually watched this video, because I'm telling y'all about my pregnancy, and y'all said y'all wanted to see the video, so here's the video. Please watch it. Please check me out, and please subscribe to my channel. I got this gum in my hand, okay? Don't say I'm nasty for that. Don't do that. But if you made it to the end of this video, please let me know, because I want to know who actually watched my videos. So let me know in the comments. And if y'all made it this far, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in my next video. And I feel like it's some more I want to say, for real. But I got some real good stuff coming up for y'all this month, next month, all of that. Tell me if y'all like the wig. I didn't even really do it for real. Like, if I get up close, you see it. You see the glue, you see the... But look, from far away, you can't even see it. But if y'all want to keep watching, then I'm finna go get some food. I'm just finna make this video longest. I don't know what. Y'all, thank y'all for 400 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. It makes me excited that people actually want to watch my videos and like hear me talk about all the mess I be talking about, that y'all like what I be putting out. It really makes me feel good. I'm so excited about how it's going. And I'm so excited about where it's gonna go. Because we going up. I'm talking about up. We going stupid with it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna pop up right under my beat one on it. Yeah. So I guess I'm finna turn this. This is like a vlog, I guess. Yeah, just vibe with me. Like, just vibe. What that girl said on TikTok, just vibe. I'm gonna pop out right now, do my beat one on it. Alright, oh yeah, y'all let me know if y'all want any other story times. As far as like if y'all want anything pertaining to my baby, anything about my life, anything about being a single mother, how I became a single mother. Well, nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm not gonna talk about this, so don't ask about that. Actually, don't ask about that. Anything other than that, anything like, y'all let me know, cause if y'all like this story time, then I'll definitely do more story times, because as y'all can see, I could just talk. I can talk for days. I'm trying to think about where I'm going. Like, I done load up a good amount of gas going nowhere. Well, I'm finna go to Dunkin' right now and get me a little this coffee my cousin put me on. I got it the other day too. It's so good. I can't lie. I've been talking so long, my voice all gone. Ooh, I look cute though. I can't lie. It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love. This messed up drive-through, bro. Why they got this thing like that, bro? Why they got these cracks in this red dirt? Ooh, this Dunkin' is deep. Should I get a smoothie or should I get a coffee? I don't know. Good morning tacos. I got little tacos. I'm trying to figure out what my thumbnail gonna be. I think I'm gonna leave this in the video though. Why I just turn on my part brake, my emergency brake? Y'all, April's really, I guess it's kind of turned into like it's like a pregnancy story / vlog. But the vlog is only if you stay for the vlog. If you left, I mean, I know some people probably not gonna watch this far. If you watching this far, that means you really rock with me. So drop a comment and let me know if you still watching this part. Cause to be honest, man, I got a short attention span myself. So when I be having to edit my videos and rewatch them, I hate that. Like, I really hate that because, ooh, it be taking so long. I feel like I just be rewatching my videos all the time. And then this video gonna be like, oh, what's that? Oh, it was just my strings, y'all. It was just my strings. But I don't like bugs. But I be rewatching my videos like crazy. This video is gonna be like 45 minutes long. I'm gonna have to. Let's see. Ooh, I might get a donut. Can I get the caramel chocolate cold brew with...
We are out of cold brew right now.
Are y'all smoothies good?
I'm sorry?
Are y'all smoothies good?
Smoothies?
Yeah.
We only have strawberry.
Okay, I was asking, is it good though?
Yes, ma'am, it is good.
Okay. Can I get a small strawberry? That's it.
Okay, $5.77 out the window.
Shadow acting weird, bro. What's up with Shadow, bro? That's good. That's delectable. That's delectable. This will be a vlog. This will be my thumbnail on the vlog. If y'all still watching the video this far, y'all must really like me. Y'all must really like me. This is really good. This is really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Shawty did her thing with this. Hopefully she ain't spit it in there. But she did her thing. This is good. This is so good. This is so good. But $5 is not good. Because I could have made a smoothie at home. But alright, y'all, I'm finna head home. Finna enjoy the rest of my drive. Finna head home, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all next time, and make sure y'all talk to me in the comments and subscribe to my channel.